We didn't, up until this mission, know what animals were getting into the market. What we found in the work that China's done is the types of animals that carry coronaviruses were in that market. Maybe not alive, maybe frozen, maybe killed before they got there, but they were there. And not only that, the sources that those animals were coming from are where the virus has been found in bats, the closest related virus to SARS-CoV-2. So it's a plausible pathway. And it fits with what happened with SARS. December, second, third week of December, the outbreak really spiked and really began to accelerate and amplify, both within that market, with people who were going to that market, Wuhan seafood market, and across the city of Wuhan, from what we can see, that suggests somebody getting infected from an animal within the last 3-4 months of 2019. We don't know whether that happened in Wuhan, in that market. It could have happened in a farm somewhere else and the farmer came in, or the vendor. But we do think that Wuhan was a significant outbreak site and there were no big outbreaks before December that we could find. It's been happening in China for thousands of years. These habits don't die out overnight. You know, these are habits that are okay and part of our natural evolutionary pattern, but when you do it in a country with over 1 billion people, in dense urban centers, it becomes risky. So what China's trying to do is to suppress it and block it and reduce the risk. Probably people are still going to be able to get hold of some of those wildlife products. They'll find a way, either illegally or through some, loophole in the system. But the fact that it's been pretty much closed down is a very good thing for public health and for conservation. It's not good for diversity when you eat that level of wild animals. It's pretty plausible that the bat in one of those southern Chinese provinces could infect an animal in a market, or even a farmer who then, moving into that Wuhan market, brought the virus in. People move across those borders, animals move across those borders every single day. And by the way, bats fly across those borders. Those are the pathways that we now need to follow up, and the recommendations are right in the report for that sort of future work. The goal of this report is to say, what do we know? Where is the evidence? And what does that evidence tell us? And what we found was significant evidence of a potential animal pathway, significant evidence of community spread in Wuhan, suggesting that was the center of the outbreak at the time. When we looked at the lab and we really looked in at the available information about a lab leak, we found no credible evidence. These pandemics are coming thick and fast. We're in an era of pandemics, and just waiting for them to emerge and hoping vaccines can be designed quickly is not a great strategy. It's not a strategy at all. So what this shows us is that to really get to the bottom of these very sensitive issues, these issues that are often used to blame and to shame a country, require international collaboration. Let's get on board with the idea that to treat these viruses properly, we're going to think like a virus. We're going to act as one species working together to defeat the enemy. And that enemy is out there waiting to emerge by all these different pathways. We need international collaboration to do that.
The biggest stories the moment they happen from around the globe. Subscribe to Bloomberg Quick Take now for insight in an instant.